Hello, good afternoon. It's an exciting day today. We're going to look what's in the box. Feels like that old show, wasn't it? There's somebody at the door. No, what's in the box? Hi Susie, hi Lynn. So, let me just... Oh, hang on. Everything's jumping around. Right, there we go. Right. So, I know a few of these have been delivered. Not everybody's has arrived yet. So hopefully the rest of them will be with you all today. Not a problem then. I've seen your message, but I can't read it because my phone's playing up. So I'll have a look once I can get back on my big pooter. Hi Christine. Hi Jackie. So, oh, I sounded. It's fab. Thank you very much. I quite like this one too. But then again, I like the last one. But it's very different, isn't it? Anyway. So, I think we'll get going, shall we? So we've gone a bit pink this month. Kind of gave you a bit of a clue of what's in the box, didn't it? Bit of a girly theme this month. They're saying that one of the cards I've done, one of my samples is quite... oh, hi Yvonne, I think I missed you there. One of my samples is quite masculine, so I'll show you that in a moment or two. Anyway, should we get on and see what's in November's box? So here we go. I hope you like my colour combo for this month. Pink and lime green. What a combo. So in your box, we need to do something with these boxes as well, don't we? Maybe decorate them with the notes on. Rattly. So, as always, you get your index card, your contents card, telling you what's in there. So in this one, you get your corner bloom doodles, your if friend stamp, and you get your friend's definition stamp. You get your little 10% discount card, and you get an extra bit of floof. So there we go. So you get your contents card, and everything should be on there. So if there's something on there that's not in your box, let me know and I will get it sent out to you. So this month I think I might have been on form and got it all right. So there's your little discount card. You also have something written in there. It's all capitals for when you pop it into the website. So really important. And then we've got these lovely stamp sets. Now this is a bit of a bruiser of a stamp set. Look at the shine on that. Big stamp set this month. I couldn't fit it on a smaller one because it just didn't look right any smaller. You've got your if friends, your friend definition, and then you should have some lovely floof as well. So I'm going to move my box out of the way. I've never been any good at wrapping stuff. Hi Helen. I'm going to put my box over there, stay, and then we'll have a little bit of a closer look at these. So start off with your floof. You should have a big piece of floof, which is white, and then you've got a cream piece. The cream's not as cream as I was hoping, but it is really handy. You know, if you do a cream card, yeah, that floof, and then you'll all have different pattern papers. Because I just used some lovely 12x12s that I thought fitted really well with boxes. So these will be good for your ATCs and things. Yeah. So make sure you use your wrapping as well. Stamps. Let's start with the big one first, shall we? So you get this lovely corner, and it is a bruiser of a stamp. Really big stamp. So you get your lovely corner, and then you get these odd little sayings like kind heart, calm mind, brave spirit, bold dreams. And they are actually, they fit within the leaf. Yeah, so you'll have heard loads of times me going on about putting second messages on your cards. You've got your main sentiment, and then we'll add like doodle words and things for a second sentiment. These do that, so they fit in your leaf, and then you see this long line here that actually goes in the gap between them to add it onto your petal. That's the one, not leaf, it's a petal, isn't it? Close enough. So I've got a sample with that on, I think. Yeah. So you've got your little sayings. You've then got this one here, all flowers need time to bloom. I think that's a really nice little saying there. Well, it's not little, it's actually, I'll turn it over. Look at the size of that. That's a good size in itself. You then get the blank corner. So it's great for balancing your card. You'll find when you first look at that, maybe you go, I'm not sure I'm going to use that, but it is going to be a good one for balancing your card. Ooh, yeah, the words would be lovely for popping into your journal, and well, the flower as well. Might have to do a journal page, but yeah, it's a nice one for journaling. And then we've got on here as well, hi Pauline, we've got the little mini ones. This, it works great on the front of your cards, but also think about the inside of your card. Yeah, so where you want to bring the front of your card into your card, that's a lovely little one there, and then you get the corner as well. So there are some samples done using those two as well. And then this little dotty one, now I know it looks daft, but it's actually these dots from in here. So if you wanted to, you could use it to add more texture to your leaves. And it was just really important that I just added that one in, because I think it's great for just adding a bit more texture around your flower. So that's your main stamp set. Now that is a big stamp set, only just fitted in the box. I'm going to use this one next. So this is your If Friends Were Flowers, I'd Choose You, and I think it fits quite nicely with our saying. And I wanted an alternate saying. Yeah, it's all got a friends theme though. So again, you've got a lovely big stamp set there. Don't know if you can quite see it. There you go. And then the next one you get is your friend definition. Yeah, and I have been asked whether we're going to do any more of these definition stamps, and the answer is yes. They are due out probably the end of the month. Yeah. So there you go. We are going to have a few more of these because they are such lovely ones. It is actually brilliant for doing backgrounds. I'll show you that one in a second as well. So lovely for your backgrounds. Lovely again for your journaling. Yeah. It's a nice stamp. Good size. So it's there, I don't know if you can quite see it. There you go. Right. So that is everything in your kit. You've got your floof. You've got your massive stamps. I did try and make it a little bit smaller to go on the smaller packaging, but no, it just was not going to have any of it, because when it went smaller it didn't quite have the same impact, and that's what I wanted with this. I wanted a nice impact for the corners of our cards. So there's that one, and then you get your two little, well, they're not little, your two sayings as well. Your floof, your big stamp, your two little ones, your contents card, and your, more importantly, your discount card as well. So that is everything that is in this month's box. And I really do hope you like it. And I know I've had some lovely comments so far about it, which is lovely, so thank you. I'm just looking now. I'm looking at all my usual places I pop things, keep them safe, and no. So I'm going to show you some samples next, when I can move these off my desk. There we go. Pop them in there. So it's samples. So that's what we want to see. We want to see how we use them. They are lovely, lovely sayings. And I like those little ones with that you can put the line through. Now I've got to say thank you. I don't think she's on actually. I want to say thank you to my mum because she's done some stunning cards this month. I'll start off with mine and then I'll show you Sue's or Mum's. So first up, there we go. I concentrate on mainly 6x6 cards because you can see how it fits really, really well. So we've got our lovely big flower in there. You've got your edge, the plain edge, shall we call it? Plain corner. Yeah. I've used the extra saying, so if friends were flowers, I'd choose you. And then if we have a look here, I've put in all my little dots. So I've used the same colour ink that I coloured it in on to stamp more dotties. I've then used that lovely line to create a bit more detail into my petal. I nearly said leaf again. And then I've popped one of those extra words in there. Yep, so that's one of our samples. Yeah, I think the words will look lovely in the hexagons from last month's kit as well. So we've got all them, and if you notice I just added a little bit of shading around the edge on that one as well. So there's the first one. Now, it's not all about that big corner, we've got the little corner too. that really simple cards. This is what I've loved using this kit for, because they are such striking images. You don't need much. So all I've done around this one is popped my corner, yep, and then I've again just stamped it over the edge. You'll notice this time I've cheated. I've not put the lines on around the edge of this one. I've just stamped it off the edge, added my sentiment in the middle, and then I don't know if you can see, I've put a little bit of gold glitter glue there. Yep, not glitter glue, jelly roll pen. I was close. And obviously I've added a little bit of floof. Yeah. So I think that's just using that little tiny corner, which actually I shouldn't have put them all the way, should I? Which, if you look at your stamp set, it's this one here. Yeah, which could get lost on that stamp set, but it's a really useful one by itself as well. Oh, hi Sue. I need to design some ties. Ooh, I'll have to see. So there you go, that one. I do like that one, and I've colored that in using Brush as well. Now this one does look a bit like Cherry Blossoms, that one. I think it's a colour because I used Rose Red. This one is what I was talking about, that friend stamp. And you see how it makes such a lovely background, and I think you could turn this into quite a masculine card as well, using the background, using that friend stamp as a background. So all I've done is second, third generation stamped it, well, first, second and third generation stamped it in the background. Popped two of my big flowers in there, really quickly just coloured them in. Yep. And then can you see I've just used that little one just to frame my words. Really simple, but I think it looks cool. I think you would get away with that for a bit of a bloke's card as well. Right. To be fair, I know it sounds awful, it would, I think that would look quite nice as a sympathy one as well. Yeah. So there's that one. And, oh no, I didn't do it on that one. It was this one I did it on. So the next one, I've gone a bit grungy with this one because I realised I was going a bit cute and pretty, which doesn't last long with me. So I did a bit of a grungy one for you. Because you know what I'm like. So what I've done on this one is I've put, I don't know if you can see, one of the word stamps behind it. So I put Brave Spirit behind there. I've used my dotties. I've actually mounted that one up, and then I've just used a little bit of a jelly roll pen on my flowers to give it a bit of sparkle. And then I've actually cut up the All Flowers Need Time to Bloom one. Yeah, and just made it so it looks a bit more. See, that'd make quite a nice journal page, wouldn't it? Imagine the background we did on Tuesday night with something a bit like this. That'd work really well. Yeah, I think that one would look nice framed as well, Jackie, that one. I think that could look really nice. Okay, right, so now I'm going to move on to my mum's cards, because she's done a stunning job. I don't actually quite know where to start, so I'm just going to go through them. Yeah, that sentiment, I was in two minds when I was designing it to put it separately. Now, I was running out of space on the stamp sheet, so I put it as one, so I saved some space, but you can use it individually as well. Yeah, so it was one of them, should I have done it separate, was it alright together? So actually it's got the best of both worlds there. Violet's waiting for the postman, sorry Violet. Right, next I am on to Mum's lovely cards here. It's a shame she's not on. Really simple, really beautiful though. Look how she's used that corner. To be fair, I think she likes that little corner. She used it as like a repeating pattern. I'm thinking ATCs with this on. Yeah, she's just done a quick colour wash in the background. You've got your lovely little, and she's put some sparkle on there as well. Your lovely little corner. Then she's even used the line to frame it again. Yep, and then she's just used that. If friends were flowers, I choose you on that one. Beautiful, and I love how she just uses one colour. I'm guessing on that she'll have used the same. I'm wanting to say brush over, but I'm not sure. Little corner again. Look at this for an idea. I'm so nicking this. We're doing that one day. So she's used the mini flower, and then she's used the mini corner as well. and it just looks amazing. Yeah, I love it in the black and white, but just imagine that as a pop of colour. Perfect. And then she's just used that Friends definition, and again using that corner stamp. Yeah, stunning. I love these. They are really, really nice. So cool. Oh, she has actually added a little bit of grey there, so it's not just white and black, it's got a little bit of grey too. Yeah. Right, next up. Now this one sends my eyes funny, but I love it as well. So she's actually, looks like my camera angle's off, she's actually tapered it. Yeah, so we've just got the corner, the two little corners, and then the Friend definition here. So simple but lovely. Absolutely love that one. Love the, I think it's the colours, really autumn. Yeah. Then, oh, thank you all. It's just a shame Mum's not on. I'll have to shout at her later. So, nice A5 size one here. She's put the two big flowers in both corners. And then this idea as well. Really, really simple idea, but so effective. Yeah, and then obviously ribbon on there because it's Mum, and then she's popped some of the lovely sayings in the background, so bold dreams, kind heart, with some dotties. I love this idea where she's popped it, she's actually masked that off because I've got half a dot. Yeah, so she's masked that off and put some dotties behind it as well, and then she's just used the flower, the all flowers need time to bloom sentiment in there, and again using that lovely dotty in the background. She's done a cracking job. I love that one again. Next one. I love this one. I think this one to me is just fun. Yeah, that explosion of colour. But, and it does look like she's used purple Brusho and just gone for it. I love that idea. Yeah, love, love, love that idea. And then she's just used her Friends definition in that top corner. How simple but effective is that? And we have got a little bit of shimmer on there as well, bit of glitter. Hi Sean. Yeah, and then the last one. It might be the last one for now, but I'm sure we're going to be making lots this month. Look at the size of this whopper she's done. Massive 8x8. She's been at it again, upcycling. So this will be off a tub of fruit. I shouldn't say that, should I? But it's beautiful. Just adds to it. And it makes you want to touch it as well. Tactile, that's the word I was looking for. And she's put her words into our petals. This idea of just, I don't know if I can do that. Just there, can you see? She's actually, no you can't see. She's actually just cut this little bit out, the centre. Yeah? Matted it up. I want to say foam pads, but it's not, it's gel. And then she's just glazed over the top, and then she's just glazed her little dots. How effective is that? Oh, there you go, you can just see there. How effective is that? Yeah, so really simple. And then she's distressed around the edge. Really simple, but just, I love this idea. It makes it quite, again, tactile. So there you go. I don't think I've got a favourite, though. Do love that. That's so pretty. But hopefully you can see how versatile this little stamp set, well, it's not little, this stamp set is. No, they are, they're just so different. But they're going to work on so many different things. Yeah, it does look like glossy accents. I'm going to be calling it accidents now. Glossy accents. But they are just beautiful. I think Mum's just joined actually. So there's some beautiful, beautiful samples there. They are stunning. For she has, they are wonderful samples. Thank you, Mum, for those. I will, of course, be sharing them. There you go. Speak of the devil and she arrives. You've just missed it again, Mum. Just been sharing your lovely samples. We all admire. Where's it gone? Well, we like them all, but I think this is my favourite. Just love that idea. And I will be nicking it, so we'll recreate that one. I might do it as a step-by-step actually on the blog. So there you go. There's all the samples we've done so far using our kit. Now, should we have a bit of a play? I'm only going to do a quick one, because you've got my dulcet tones again tonight at 8 o'clock. I need to pop them down somewhere. I've got a that's not going to work. We'll come back from where they went. No, go back to where they came from. There we go. Right. It's like playing Tetris at the moment. I've got that many bits of samples and things around at the moment. So these are mine I've been working with. You can tell, can't you? Yeah, I had to cheat. I've had to put the big one onto a poly mount because it was just a bit too big. And I couldn't find my really big stamping block. So what I've done is I realised I've done a lot of 6x6 cards. So I've cut myself out a 7-inch card. So 7-inch, 6 3/4 and 6.5-inch card. That was going to go there for now. I'm going to pop my mounting over this. My matting, not my mounting. That's something different, isn't it? So I thought really simple. I'm either going to go brush out or distress oxide. I hadn't quite decided on this one. I think I might do, yeah, I'm going to do oxide. And I'm going to do the technique we did the other night. So I'm going to concentrate. Jackie should be working, but she's sticking around with us for a little bit. And that's fine. We won't tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this big one, because he is a bruiser. I'm not going to put it down because you can see how dirty mine is. I'm not going to put it down there, but I want an idea. I want my colour to be in this corner. Yeah. So let's start off with some lovely oxides, and I'm going to do a pick up technique or put down technique in this case because I'm going to use my acetate again for it. So colour wise, it would have been good if I'd have picked out my colours first. Them out of the way, because I think we could do this probably with our brush as well. I'm just looking for what colours do you think we should go for. Tell you what, I'm actually going to completely go for it. I'm going to go for wilted. I'm going to go to my go-to colours. So peacock feathers, wilted violet, and I might even pop a little bit of pitch raspberry in there if we need it. So all I'm going to do, you saw me do this the other day, splat, spritz and plunk. Sounds like some weird workout, doesn't it? I've got a bit of yak on there, so that's just coming off. I've now got blue fingers. And I'm just going, I want to concentrate it in this corner. Yeah. So just... Now remember, it is a bit bigger than you think it is. I'm just going to put some of my lines just like that. And I'm moving it around as well. There's that bit. I'm going to grab my heat gun and just blast again. Ooh, got my cable caught up now. So hopefully you'll be coming up with loads of different ideas for your monthly make stamp. I think it does lend itself to some quite simple files. Yeah? I think you'll get some lovely, I'll say projects on there. Oh, it's in there. Hi Claire! Let's just give that a quick blast. And I'm going to put my next colour on. It's gone a bit curly-whirly, but never mind. I'm using my wilted violet. I half had a moment there. I thought, should I have gone for a different colour? No. We're going for... impact with the colours. Now I'm just going to come in and pop this down on here again. So reverse pick up. And I'm trying to not go quite as far with my purple. A bit easier said than done when this bit's popped up on me. There we go. Do you think we need the pink? I think I might go for it just with those two for now. put that there. Let's give it a quick blast again. And then I think we're going to use some of those little words. So the kind heart, calm, mind, brave spirit. I love that brave spirit one. Drawing it from the back as well, so I can see I've got a few little pits where it's still really wet. And I've hardly added any water. There we go. Right. I think I can put my heat gun back on its hook. Just gonna pop that out. Now the biggest, I need to now decide which way my corner's going. So I always tend to do it so my corner's here. Yep, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do it that way. Yep. It will unfold in a minute. I've got a very bendy piece of paper. Right. So I'm going to grab, see, this is where I find all my stamp blocks and things, and I've been working on stuff, so just dump them. So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go for Brave Spirit because I do love that one. I do think that's a lovely saying. We'll do a couple of these. So I'm going to use Brave Spirit and just, and this is why it was important to find which way I wanted my card. Oh, I'm not even inking it up properly. There we go. And I'll go for my calm mind. Very calm. So we'll do that in our purple, I think. So the colours I've used are Wilted Violet and Peacock Feathers. Let's come and pop this one in. And I'm trying to, if you've noticed, I am trying to think where my flower is going to end up. So I don't really go too far outside. There we go. Yes, you can see how that's going to fit. Not going too far over. I'm trying to embrace the white space, honest. You hope nobody was drinking the coffee, then you'll just spat it in. You all know how I struggle in the white space. And then the last little bit I want to do, we've got some lovely dots and things from the pick up technique, but I'm going to use my little dotties. You can see it's already found a home on a disc, so this is going to be one that I go to quite a bit. It's just such a handy little size. Actually, I'm not going to do that bit yet because I've just had a different idea. I was going to splatter it everywhere, but I'm not. What I'm going to do is keep it within our leaves in a minute. So I now need to ink up this one, and it is a big fella, so it's going to take a lot of ink. You want a nice juicy ink pad. There we go. Just trying to make sure we find out which is the easiest way for me to stamp, most comfortable. Yeah, because if you're uncomfortable and you're trying to stamp, making you go into funny shapes to try and stamp, it's going to not stamp. You're just making it harder for yourself to stamp. So if you can make it feel comfortable while you're stamping, you'll be able to get more pressure onto your stamp and you should get better results. Hopefully, that's the theory, she says. And this is why I really should have got myself a new nice juicy ink pad. Right. Again, I'm going to plonk this down on here. Like that. And give it a real good rub. So I'm pressing, making sure I press on all my leaves. Petals. I keep saying that, don't I? Petals. Petals on flowers. Leaves on trees. Hopefully I've pressed that enough. If I haven't, we'll be going in again. It'll do. It'll do. It is a whopper, you're right there, Susie. I don't normally do big stamps like that unless they're a polyplate. I'm going to put that over there. Now, quite liking it. So, what was I saying a minute ago? We want to put some more dotties in here. I'm half thinking, do I want to put, no, I'm not. I was wondering about putting one of our little, but I think we've got enough going on already. Yep. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my 2 colours. I'm going to go to my peacock feathers first. Don't want much. I want to just add a bit more colour to my leaves. This is where I need a paintbrush. Oopsie. There we go. There we go. Just pop my stamp in me yak. Never mind. In me water. Let's hope this one's a cleanish one. Maybe. And I'm just going to. And the idea is, it's going to just need to go in a bit darker, I think. We're still getting that lovely background that we created, but we should also start to give the flower a bit of, make the flower bit jump out a bit more. I'm throwing a bit too much water on here. I need a bit more colour, less water. And then this one. There's no water then, let's put a little bit more on my table. Just a little bit there I can use. Just one there. You're all going, what is she doing? What is she doing? It's a beautiful flower and you're grunging it up. I know. Yeah, just in here again. And then all I want to do now is, I've got a bit of a big paintbrush for this, but I'm going to add a little bit more peacock feathers to my desk because I want a bit more, bit darker. There we go. Just to get me shading in. It's making that flower jump a little bit. That's it. It blurs that background a little bit. You can still see it, you can still make it out, it just defines our flower a bit better. So I'm going to put some, it's already quite purple, that's why I chose the blue. Yeah. So all I'm really going to do is around this edge here, just really intensify that purple. There we go. I'm not doing any more because it's starting to chuff my paper up a little bit. Can you see? Just put too much water on there, that's all. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm going to swap to my thinner brush, my little flat end one, and you'll have seen this on. Where did I put that pile of samples? Over here. I think I've done this on nearly every card I have done. Just grabbed, you see around here, just added a little bit of shadow around our frames and on my flowers, and I think it just adds so much depth. There you go, can you just see that there? Yeah, and dead easy to do. All I've done, and you can tell how easy it is because my what's it called, weathered wood's on the top. But before I do that, I'm just going to blast that again with my heat gun. I said I wasn't going to, but I will. I'm going to blast it because I need it left. Now I could use a pencil for this, but I think the weathered wood just looks so good. Just a wee bit wobbly, this paper. Needs time to dry out. There we go. See, it just, like Sue said, it just blurs it. Mutes it a little bit, I guess. And we could go on with the glaze, because on, which one was it of Mum? I'm sure she did it on hers. She normally, oh, maybe she didn't. I thought she did it on one of hers. This little blue one gone. There. She's done it, but she's added some. She's done it with like a sparkly one. What we can do is just add a little bit of glaze over our flower. Yeah, don't know if you can quite see that. So like glossy accents, but Mum applies it with a brush. You get a really fine like glaze layer almost, which would look really nice on that. Oh, thanks, Jackie. It is really funky, that one, isn't it, Elaine? But you can see how you can use these stamps. Just because it's a pretty flower doesn't mean it has to stay a pretty flower. Especially not when I've done it. So, weathered wood. Perfect for your shading. Love weathered wood for this. Ooh, that's not a good sign, is it? Clean paintbrush. Grab a clean paintbrush for this bit. And then all I'm going to do is, ooh, too much water, never mind. This one's got a lot of shadow. A lot of shadow, this one. Just coming along. Just like that. And then, again, I'm just going to grab, I think my table was a bit wet just there. That's it, a glaze layer. Yeah, let's get in there. Glad somebody knows what my random ramblings mean. So I'm just going to go in here. It's gone really dark. This bit. Let's just water it down a little bit. Need a piece of kitchen roll. I've got slightly wet handy, which means I'm going to make a mess of my paper. Not that you could really tell on this bit, but there we go. Give myself something to rest on. Would be nice. Just on these ones, because I think it just really adds that depth to these guys. See? Yeah? Perfect, isn't it? I'm not going to do any more in that, I don't think. Do I, don't I? Yes, I do. I'm going to go a little bit round on here. You can tell I've got carried away playing with these, can't you? And we'll just come in on here. Right, stop, girl, stop. Right, see, just that little bit of weathered wood, and you get so much more depth, feeling to it. Yeah. Right, decision time. Put my paintbrush back down. Might need that again in a second, actually. Depends where we go now. So we could either, see, I've got them all over the place, my stamps already. No wonder I lose them. We can either pop the other corner on and then add a sentiment to it, or we could just add one of our sayings to it. So what do you think? I think the corner would look quite nice, but then I'd want a bit of weathered wood on it. So again, I'm angling this so it is, 'cause that hurts my hand, yeah? Having to stretch that much to hold my stamp hurts my hand. So I need it so that I can just fingertip. We're going to put that one on because I think it looks nice. I'm thinking this on a coaster would look really nice. We might lose a little bit of it because it's a bit big. You can see why I kept saying it's a little bit different this month for me, because we don't normally do really big stamps like this unless it is a poly point. sure I press this out. And I am making it look a lot harder than it is. Ooh, I didn't think that cut up at all. But to be fair, that distressed look, we'll go with it. We will go with it. I'm going to put a new VersaFine oxide on my list that I need. Right, now we need a saying. So which saying are we going to go with? I think this one coloured in Angelina Fibres. I think I'm going to put friend on there. Yeah, I think just a little friend on there. But I'm going to pop it onto a piece of card first. And you know what? I'm actually going to stamp it in grey. Because this, oh, this bit here is what I want you to be looking at. The friend bit here, not so much. So, there it is. Grab a stamp block. I'm going to stamp it in grey, smoky grey. So I think it'll work, yeah, because we're going into that more, I keep doing that, don't I? There you go. Because we're going into that more distressed, yeah? I think it'll work. This is why you're giving me that look of what is she doing. I'm sure it'll work. Just going to ink that up a bit. You can never tell with the grey. I'm just going to pop it onto my scrap. I'm going to do it up here as well. So, give it a real good press. I love this definition. It is just so beautiful. It's one of them that is, it can be grungy, it can be quite, oh, I don't want to say masculine, but it is quite a masculine stamp, but it's also quite delicate, yeah, so we'll get away using this on quite a lot, and journaling as well. So it'll be in my little journal index cards. It should as well fit onto your ATCs, so you might have a play with that. I am looking there it is. This is why I should put my stamps away, isn't it? It's the first live using our new stamp sets, and I have got them everywhere already. You wouldn't want it any other way though, would we really? So I'm going to use my little corner around the edge. So I look at this. So many times and I find one of the samples I'm going to show you. Now if you look at, oh, it's not on that one. It's on that one. I have a thing about the same corners. Yeah. So generally, you saw me, I was struggling because I always put, I tend to put things in this bottom corner. Yeah, we're changing it up. Now on this one, I did what I always do: bottom corner and top corner. Yeah, I'm going to change it up. I want it opposite. Okay. So again, I'm going in with my grey. I want it right near the edge. I'm concentrating, can you tell? Right near the edge. There's that one. Look at that. Perfect. I love it when you can see how the designs have all come together and how they all work. Especially something like this, which was designed together, if that makes sense. So when I'm doing the stuff for like a Chandra and things like that, I design it to be almost like a build on of what we've already had. Whereas this is just, it's designed as a set. Yeah. Right, do we want, you can see that's going to come and sit here. Don't want it. I'll come in and sit just like that up here. I do want to mat and layer it. Now I was going to use craft card because that's what my base is. Does it still look alright on craft card? It does actually. I think that does look quite nice, doesn't it? So we're going to use craft card to go onto the base of that. But I want to pull some of this colour up here. I think we've got a lot of the peacock feathers going on. So I think I'm just going to pull a little bit of wilted violet in to create my shadows this time. I'm going to come back. Normally I'd go to my weathered wood, but I'm going to be daring and go to my wilted violet this time. So I only need a tiny bit of this. A little bit. Oh, that's very watery. Try and paintbrush off a lot of that. There we go. So come along and just add. Maybe we should have done that on the inside, but because I've done it so close to the edge. Cross on that one. You see, just adding that little bit of colour. Oops. There we go. I'm happy. Do you think we go for it along the line of front? Can always do it again if it messes up, can't we? Should also look a bit along there. There we go. Quite like that. Just bringing that colour in. We've used 3 colours. Yep, and 2 permanent inks. So now I need a nice little piece of. Got everything trying to tumble on me today. Just had my guillotine, haven't I? Where did I put it? There. I had a bit of a landslide this morning in the shed, and well, I've not quite got everything back where it should be yet. There we go. And then the other one. Should really wait until that was dry, but put that down there. Right. So then all I would do with this, I do think a little bit of glaze on that would look amazing, wouldn't it? Let's see if I've got in my brewer. Oh, I've got. Ooh, I've got crackle glaze. That could be quite cool, couldn't it? No, I'm just going to use. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use just my usual glaze. My go-to glaze. So it's just a gloss varnish type glaze. I'll need a bigger paintbrush than that. So we could be here a while, couldn't we? Oh, we might not use this one. I think I've glued my lid shut. There we go. Because I am naughty, I do put me. There we go. Before we do that, I'm going to glue it all down so you can actually see it's almost finished. Let me grab my big Bertha glue. Oops. I was being optimistic then, saying I was going to glue it down. Bertha's got other ideas. Ooh! No! I recovered. And it's cosmic shimmer, so I can just. I should be able to. There we go. All gone, as if I never threw my paper around. Next one. And this is a bit crinkly, so it could probably do with something on top of it to decrinkle it for a bit. Put that down there. My lovely blue finger. Look at that. Cosmic Shimmer doesn't take that long to tack down, so it should be okay. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to put the lid on Bertha because, oh, actually, before I do, because she's got the dribbles on again today, I'm just going to glue this one together. I will find my other one. I knew who's had it. I've just got a little bit of glue on that bit as well. Yuck. Right, so that bit's ready to go on. Let's get this lid back on before I do any more damage with it. She says plonking a load of glue on her finger. Right, let's pop a little bit of glaze on here. And again, it's going to move it a little bit because it is oxide, isn't it? Should have started down at the bottom here. I'm trying to do it in the shape of the petals because then if I leave any brush strokes, it just adds texture to your petals, doesn't it? Got it right for once today. There we go. I did that bit, didn't I? Now hopefully that will start to dry. You'll get a lovely sheen in this bottom corner. I'll put my glaze right. Do, do, do. There we go. Hopefully next time we come to use it, I'll be able to open the lid on it again. There you go, you can see it's got its glaze on there, which will dry. And then we're going to put, I'm not going to drop this down on top because of that glaze now. Plop of glue, because I've dropped me. There we go, and more fingers and thumbs. And I'm going to put a bit of floof. I'm not going to use, I'm going grungy on this one, so I've got some black netting near my head. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. Because I think it adds, ooh. Pop that kind of here. Yeah. And put that at a funny angle, a bit of a jaunty angle. Right, I do need Big Bertha again. How rude. 1, 2, 3. There's me, there we are. So I'm going to use my foam pads for this. I could have used my stinky glue, but we're back in the shed later, so I don't want to be stinking the shed out early on. There we go. And just remember to pop a little bit of glue on the back again. I'm having good luck with glue today, am I? I've just stuck it to my fingers again. Maybe I should be away from the glue for the day. Do not touch the glue. Do not. There we go. I'm just going to stick that on there. And because I've put my netting basically down behind my foam pad, it'll hold it in place. So there you go. We have got a bit of a grungy feel to our monthly make stamp sets. Quite impressive actually. Let me hold it up for you. Got a bit of, let me turn that down a bit. There you go, you can see a bit better now, can't you? There you go, hope you've enjoyed that one. I hope you're loving the new box. I know we've had some lovely comments from you all so far, and hopefully those people that are waiting on their boxes, it'll turn up today. Oh, thank you all, thank you for those lovely comments. So yeah, hopefully I've inspired you a little bit to get those boxes and get working on with them. We are back tonight at 8 o'clock for our usual Friday night fun. So yeah, 8 o'clock tonight, back here. I'm trying to think what I decided to do and I can't remember now. Oh, thank you all. Thank you. So hopefully you've had lots of inspiration with your monthly make sets, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, because what you did with the hexagons was just stunning. So there you go, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll join me again tonight at 8 o'clock. 2 doses of me in one day though. Oof, terrible. So yeah, back tonight 8 o'clock. I hope to see you then. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you all for those lovely comments. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You made me smile. Thank you so much. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and I will see you all again later on. Thanks for now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.